again, there's a lot of wicked men in this world that they believe that somehow they can take the Almighty and cast him aside and cast his ways aside, and it not matter. They believe they're God, so they don't believe they need a God. They don't believe they need the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Lord Jesus Christ, as we know him in English. It's so sad because they don't understand. He's God way before they came on the scene, and he'll be God way after they leave the earthly scene. The name of the song is On the Throne. Seated high, seated high, seated high above the earth in majesty. Seated high, seated high. Seated high in holiness dwells the Lord of all eternity. Seated high, knowing low, nothing escapes his piercing gaze. Seated high dwells the Master that spun the galaxies into orbit. Seated high on the throne sits a man with nail-scarred hands who bought salvation for you and me. On the throne sits a man glorified from the beginning. On the throne, on the throne, on the throne, on the throne. Seated high, seated high. High above what man can even see. Seated high, seated high, dwells the Lord, the King of all eternity. Seated high, seated high, higher than any force of mortal man. Seated high, seated high. Soon the wicked man will unfortunately very much understand. On the throne, on the throne, dwells a man who defeated death and hell. On the throne, on the throne. And soon he's coming back to take his very own. On the throne dwells King Jesus, as we know him in the exalted English tongue. On the throne dwells the very God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. On the throne, on the throne, high above any power of mortal man. On the throne, on the throne, seeing even unto the very lowest of hell. On the throne dwells a man who conquered death and hell and the grave. On the throne, on the throne, who's coming to redeem his own from the price of a slave. On the throne dwells a king, and soon we will his anthem sing. On the throne, high above mortal man, dwells the King of all eternity. On the throne.